Live with Clive's vacuum. That's right. Clive has been replaced. We've got a better sucker, a more slimline German model. Hello, Mille. How are you today?
I thought you said there was someone at the door. Hey, what?
Hey.
God damn it, we have talked about this. Look, I don't care. I don't care about your fucking Facebook page. I don't know. This is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. So no. No. Bad Mille. Bad Mille. Go sit in the corner. No. Fuck. How goes it?
Hey, everything's going well.
Yeah, it told me someone is at the door, so I'm never mind this.
Clive, what can I say there? You've got to be careful with your appliances. My room hasn't seen a vacuum in years. You know that?
Well, yes, and that's why that's how the carpet beetles have grown to prominence there. Oh, I'll be back in 1 second. Sorry, I need to get one other thing. I forgot my peace pipe.
Peace pipe.
Oh, the fucking vacuum! God damn it!
You're live with Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury. No, this is the Clive. This is the Paul Pluta channel. We're with Clive. This is Clive's gig. Friday night with Clive.
So anyway, how's your Saturday morning going?
Well, I just did a paid phone call with Michael Flanagan. He's a huge fan of the channel. And really nice guy there. And he's got a Hulk, a Rolex Submariner Hulk.
Right.
He's just taken delivery of an Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon with the big box, the Halcylite one.
Good.
And the third,
where'd he get it from?
He got it from an AD, but he paid $3,300 for it.
How much?
$3,300.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Cheaper than Joma's shop. And he's got a Breitling Super Ocean like mine, except with the green bezel and the black dial, like a Kermit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And he paid $3 US for it. $3 US. Not
bad at all.
So I was sort of saying to him, I said, I think that's a pretty nice combo deal. He's had a few interesting watches. He had a Omega Seamaster 300, the coaxial one. He said he never was wearing it. And he had a 90s Submariner, which he actually sold to buy the Hulk. And
for 1 second.
Sure.
God damn it, you're not to move until I tell you otherwise. We've talked about this.
So
it was moving in the background.
Oh, I see. Yes. So look, I got to tell you the truth, Clive. It's it's all happening there. It's all happening. So look, Clive, what's going on in your neck of the woods? Tell me this. Tell me what's going on. I'm starting to get less pissed off. I got to be honest with you. Get less pissed off that I've missed out on this super clean, super perfect Air King. I'm starting to be less pissed off, but agree that I've missed out. You know, I kind of was looking forward to making reviews on the cheapest Rolex modern Rolex you can buy. I was really hoping to piss off that guy. Who you know, that guy who got angry at you? What was his name?
Oh, you mean my good friend Vintage?
Your Vintage Rolex guy. Yeah.
Well, actually, but now Uber's happy. He just sold it for a 32.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Well, look, I look. It's probably best this way. I mean, I would have. Look, I'm having second thoughts about whether I should give an expensive thing like that away. So.
Oh, by the way, I've been contacted by Archie's Horns on Facebook.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What else is going on in your world? Tell me, any purchases this week?
No, actually, you've already seen what I already had earlier in the week. Of course, the Weiler dive watch.
Yes.
Vintage funky 70s flare, and also the Oyster Perpetual. Now, the funny part is I was concerned about the OP because I thought it was winding kind of rough.
Yes.
So I gave Uroki a call, and he had his jeweler come up to my office today and pick it up, and he's going to service it and bring it back to my office.
Oh, Archie's Horns has befriended me as well. Thank you. Clive's vacuum. My God, your vacuum is befriending me? What the hell is this? I got a Facebook friend request from Clive's vacuum.
Yep. Look, I got to make this perfectly clear. I can neither condone nor support the actions of my vacuum.
Yes, this vacuum is getting very carried away.
That really is, actually. I've actually heard it's going to start its own YouTube channel, but we're discussing that. Anyway, it keeps changing the Wi-Fi password.
Oh, I see. Why does it keeps changing the Wi-Fi password?
Yeah, it's trying to lock me out of the Wi-Fi network. It's what it's trying to do.
Wow.
Now, Jimmy is wondering who's more famous now, Clive or the vacuum. I'm starting to really think about the vacuum, actually.
Can I tell you something? I want to tell you something. I don't know what to say about this, okay? Archie Luxury Channel ratings are way down, okay? We're really 20 to 25% down now, okay? The last 30 days. Poor Pluta Channel, we're actually up.
Pluta Channel. Maybe buy the vacuum. Maybe buy the vacuum, a female vacuum for the home.
Hey, Clive, can I just say sorry? That's Stephen K. Stephen K. Such a cool guy. You never believe what happened. He sent me a Dan Murphy surprise. He actually sent me a Dan Murphy surprise. Ardberg. So I want to say, Stephen K. Thank you so much.
Open that puppy up and have a drink to him.
Yeah, I will, Clive. I will, but yeah, I got a few other open ones. The Ardberg is actually really expensive. I just don't open that pupper up willy-nilly anymore. You understand? that has to be. I'll use that. I will open it up, but I just need to get a special occasion. You understand?
I think you should open up and just give one toast to him.
I got a few.
Okay.
I've got another open. Yep.
Super chat. Archie, what is smaller? TGV's ladies watch size. The dumps Federico takes after eating pad thai. The number of men that Don Hanks has banged, or Mimi T's titties.
I would have to say the size of the ladies watch from one of my competitors.
And discount misheard. It's Ardburgers, not Lardburgers.
Mm.
So, are we done talking about the? Are we done talking about the chick watch yet or not?
Well, I just wanted to say to you, look, the thing is that it's very small.
Which watch? Speaking about Speaking about YouTube celebrity watches.
I'm wearing the Breitling. I'm wearing the Breitling. Okay. And you're wearing the Weiler. The Weiler's cool, Clive.
No. This is the Clinton.
Clinton.
The 35 millimeter. I think it might be 34. Hashtag fuck you, Mark Goldberg. Actually, Mark Goldberg he just released a vid on his channel talking about the bet.
Yes.
So he's talking. Yeah, that Kimmel chick was cute. Great smile. Great smile.
He's a cool guy, Mark.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyhow, I got to tell you, I was doing a paid phone call with Michael Flanagan, and I told you he's got a Hulk. Super chat. Speaking of Clinton, Hillary for prison. Thank you. I agree.
All right.
I got to say.
Speaking about paid phone chats, how would someone get in on that action?
Yes, they can PayPal me $50 for 1 hour of Archie's time to consult, talk about anything, marriage problems, watch problems, any problem you like, I will give it a go.
Can they talk about combinations of problems?
They can talk about as many things as they like in that hour period. No problems at all.
Can they talk about advice? I mean,
advice. I'll give a go at anything. I will give it a go at anything.
All right. Now, all right, cool. So anyway, you're having the conversation with, again, the fan of the channel.
Yeah, great collection. He's got a Hulk, a Super Ocean, and a Speedmaster Man on the Moon. A Speedmaster Man on the Moon, which is...
Okay, 2 super chats. $50, okay, Vintinger. $50 an hour is cheaper than Filipino phone sex. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Then again, you get what you pay for. Tansil Ansari. The sensational news of TGV joining upper crust ranks of Holy Trinity owners has overshadowed another important piece of news. What is your comment on Adrikos joining Simon Beach to make the Super Channel?
Hey. I don't mention that particular gentleman's channels. Look, I tell you this now. My good friend, the Suckerhorn, doesn't like either of those two gentlemen, so we'll just leave it at that. So,
Archie, now check your PayPal real quick. James Lynch says he did sent you $5 via PayPal for answer a question.
Okie dokie. Just having a look. When did he send that?
I would suppose just now.
Okie dokie. I can't seem to see it. Just hang on. It probably hasn't come in yet. Hasn't hit the deck yet.
Okay. So, okay, James, we will a little bit.
I'll just double check it. Just hang on. So he sent it to the Archie Luxury 72 at Gmail. James Lynch, yes, it did. Came in. Thank you so much, James Lynch. New question in live chat on Audemars Piguet. The perpetual.
Yeah.
Yes, you try pronouncing that. Perpetual calendar. Actually, you know, I had a good friend of mine who was looking at buying one of those. They're about the $10,000 mark for a good one. It's an amazing piece. It's an amazing piece. And
he also wants the 36 millimeter one.
I think they only did that in a 36. I think because that perpetual calendar, that's a bargain buy. When you look at what a similar Patek would be a 3940. When you look at what they go for, that they're actually you would have to say it's an absolute bargain. Let's have a look. Let's explore this a bit more. Let's explore this topic a wee bit more here, because I think it's got legs, Clive. So where are we going? We're going to go. We're going to jump on Chrono 24. That's sort of the pricing guide to see where these things are going. I just want to show you. Let's go on there now. Okay, here we are, Clive. Can you see that now?
No, I just see you. Super chat.
Sorry.
Archie, come visit your fans in Canada. I'll hook you up with the best working ladies. Better than the riffraff you get in the poverty brothels in Bangkok. That's from Ving Tinier.
Thank you so much. Here we go. That's that much there. They're about $13,000. That's a perpetual calendar.
Denzel and sorry.
Yes.
Archie, would you rather tongue dart Rudy Dobson's asshole or run naked backwards in a cornfield wearing nothing but squale?
I think I'd have to take the cornfield experience.
The cornfield or the cornhole?
The one with the corn. Okay, we'll take that.
Okay. Denzel, thank you.
Just out of interest there, you know that movement, I believe it's the same movement they use in the Royal Oak perpetual calendar as well. So it's actually...
By the way, guys, I've just listed one thing about Super Chat. I've noticed that if you do 5 or more, the bigger the Super Chat, the longer the Super Chat question stays on the screen.
Yes.
So a lot of times we'll miss one under $5 doesn't stay on there nearly as long.
No, that's correct. That's very true. Clive,
now,
have a look.
Oh, well, okay, Vingtinier. Do they even play cornhole in Australia? Well, you know, they call it Australia for a reason. Now, I do not have a professional calendar. I just have a. By golly, I just have a triple date, but it's a Hoyer Baylor. God, I wish I could wear it right now, but I cannot because of the bet with Mark Goldberg.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I almost said called roommates. I almost said another name. Anyway,
$10,000. Look at this here, Clive. $10,000. Here's one in Switzerland for $12,000. We'll just ignore the Spanish one. Look at this here, Clive. This is $12,000. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. It is a magic piece. I think these are 36 mil actually. Yep, 36 mil on the case size there, Clive. 36 mil. I think that's an amazing bang per buck. And if we compare that to say,
no, Ving Tinier has offered to donate $100, but there's a condition.
Oh, okay.
You have to get a jarb.
Well, I can't do that, Clive. I'm unemployable. How's that going to work?
You know, I was expecting you to say I have a jarb, which is entertaining you nasty vinyl countries full time on YouTube. But okay, whichever way you want to play it, I was going to make a play for the $100, but sure. Anyway,
here we go. We look at the Padex 3940. This is similar.
Now, of course, what he have to is he has such a passion for what he does. He doesn't really consider it a job.
No, that's right.
He considers it a privilege.
So have a look at this here. These are what these the Paddock perpetual calendars are going for. Look at the price here, Clive. Cheapest is about $34,000 US. So wow. The AP is definitely the bargain. Why is the AP so cheap? It's because
Super Chat Ving Tinier. Nice try, Clive. Well, you know. Sorry. Oh, okay. Super Chat by Tanzil. Sorry. Archie, pull up the JLC perpetual calendar, you cockmuffin.
No worries. Okay, so we were getting back there again. Okay, thank you. So, Clive, I was just going to say to you, the Paddocks, they're big money, $34,000 US. If we look at the Jaeger LeCoultre,
Okay.
Pluta perpetual calendar. Have a look at this. We've got prices starting here.
Right.
10,000 for a stainless steel one. Look at these here. These are amazing pieces. I gotta say, I think AP does edge a little bit over JEWELLERY. You would have to. I mean, it's a Holy Trinity member. Even though you know, the JEWELLERY is far more modern. Look at this, is far more modern. This would be, what size is this? This is, I think it's 38 mil. 38 mil. So it's a fairly more modern looking piece. I'd almost be tempted. It's in steel. It's not a precious. I reckon the I'd possibly be going for the AP, Clive, but the AP is probably going to be a bit older and it's going to probably need a. You'd have no idea how expensive they are to service because they ain't cheap. They are not cheap.
So APs are not cheap to service. Okay, Woody New Yorker, $5. Okay, Archie, why didn't you talk about the Tissot indoor collection vid today? Also, celebration time. I received my 16610 tomorrow by FedEx. Now, and keep in mind, Woody New Yorker is that he was the guy who sold the Speedmaster, Man on the Moon, to get it.
Oh, I see. Got you.
So anyway, oh, okay. I think he's saying, why didn't you talk about the Tissot in your collection video today?
It's kind of not worthy of being in the collection. Okay.
Oh, and Woody, subdate respectos. So yeah, so we're not worthy. So in other words, you're not okay. So you're not going to say it's a shitter, but it's not really. Yeah,
it is a shitter. Of course, it's a fucking shitter. It's a shitter, Clive.
Right. All right.
It's not worthy. It's not worth, Clive. It's a shitter. Do you think it's a shitter? You be honest with me. What do you think? Is it a shitter? You can be honest. I don't care.
No, I think if you're a gardener or something, it'd be a really worthwhile watch.
It's got the same movement as my Breitling Super Ocean, but
true. But you know, both the Breitling Super Ocean and the Tissot have one thing against them.
What's that?
You bought them.
Yes.
All right. Actually, sorry. You know.
What's this? What are you doing, Clive? Put it on. Put it on.
No, I can't. I can't.
I won't tell Mark. I won't tell Mark. He doesn't watch this stuff. He's with his new friends. Clive. Marky's with his new friends.
Hey, actually, do you want to have an intervention on Mark Goldberg or not?
How much to sponsor? We got super chat. Woody New Yorker. How much dollars to sponsor an entire Friday night live show? 25 US.
Oh, okay.
Panzillan, super chat. Clive, you read this here, okay?
Arch, what would be more humiliating? Learning that TGV has become the luxury guru with a hoterology purchase, or if Mimi T farted in your mouth?
I think I'd have to go with the first option there, Clive.
Yes, I think so. You probably would enjoy the second one.
Exactly.
So I actually, Woody New Yorker, how much would you suggest that Woody New Yorker?
25 US, Clive. We're realistic. We're happy to be realistically in our pricings because,
right.
I got to be honest with you. I'm keen to appeal to the market there. Can I show you something? How much to go on stream with you and Clive?
Bing Tinier.
Yes.
How much with you and Clive?
Clive, we'd do that for 20 US, 20 Canadian, 20 Canadian. Thank you.
Okay. So Ving, Ving, go ahead if you want to do that. send a PayPal or a super chat. Actually, yeah, send the super chat first, 20 Canadian.
Can I talk cars for 2 minutes? Is that okay if I talk cars or not?
You want to make? Well, do you want to make money? I'm trying to make you some money.
Sorry,
that's right. Bing. So go ahead and super chat the $20 Canadian, and then send Archie an email to archieluxury72@gmail.com, and he will respond with the super chat link. Sorry, now you may talk cars.
I was just going to show you. You know I love cars, don't you? You know that, don't you, or not?
Yes, that's the only reason how I know you're not gay.
Okay, look at this. This is what
kids.
This is what cars. I wanted to show you how much cars cost in Australia. Look at this. This is a Mercedes-Benz SLK 250. I think this is a really beautiful car. I love it. I love it. Look at this. 48,000 Aussie dollars. That's like 40,000 US. 40,000 US.
Okay, Ving Tenier, super chat, $20. Ving, so archieluxury72@gmail.com.
I just want to show you how expensive. Look at this, $48,000 for this second hand. This is a 2012 Mercedes with 60,000 miles. It'd be about 40,000 miles.
Okay, I'm sorry. On a scale of 1 to Fat Rico, how fraudulent would you consider the following YouTube gurus' knowledge of watches to be? Adricos, J. Anthony, and Bruce Williams.
Ooh, just to say that again, Clive, I missed that.
On a scale of 1 to Fat Rico,
yes.
How fraudulent we consider the following YouTube gurus' knowledge of watches to be? Adricos, knowledge of the watch game. How fraudulent would you consider these guys' knowledge of the watch game to be? Adricos, from 1 to Fat Rico.
Oh, I'd give him a 5.
Okay. J. Anthony.
A 6.
Bruce Williams.
A 7.
Okay. And also,
I'll give myself a 4, by the way.
Oh, what's up? $20 for Clive to shout at whoever is living with him again.
He's living with the vacuum.
Yeah, I'm living at the vacuum. Okay, well, Bishop, $20. Oh, by the way, Archie, check your PayPal.
Yeah, I was just checking my
your Archie Luxury 72. So yeah,
nothing's come through yet.
All right.
If he likes, I can put the link in the description if he's stuck.
Yeah, actually.
You want me to do that? What do you reckon?
Well, what would stop anyone else from jumping on there for free?
Well, our viewers are good viewers. They're cool viewers. They don't do that. Because we would boot them off. We would boot them off. We got a $1 super chat.
Okay. From Atron, thank you.
Okay, I've just sent that super chat now. There we go. I've sent the link in the description. Just click the link, whatever his name is.
Ving Tenier. He's also the one that wants you to come to Canada, and he'll set you up with some high-dollar hookers.
Hey, that's great. How much to shave his head? I'd want $1,000 to shave my head.
You could have charged him to ask you the question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
$1,000.
$1,000.
Okay, so he answered a question for free, guys. What do you want? How much for you to fry and eat your own hair? Well, you see, okay. Okay, he sent you an email, Ving Tenier. Now, Ving Tenier, he also posted the link on the super chat.
Yeah, we just want to make sure we give him value. We want to make sure we give our punters value on the channel.
Absolutely. Okay. Super chat, Tansil, sorry. Archie, once you claimed you'd never buy a Lange because you couldn't support German products because of Nazi history. So what the fuck is up with your hard-on for the Mercedes? Actually, because when you think about it, Mercedes was kind of Hitler's car, wasn't it?
I got to tell you the truth. I'm actually craving a Lang A1.
Okay.
I think we can forgive after the war now. I think we can forgive now. My good friend, you know the good friend who had that Lang A chronograph.
Actually, I think I think I've got an I've got a better explanation. You see, Schaffenhausen is the gateway drug.
Yes.
Yes. Schaffenhausen. No. Okay, no. There's Hitler's car. No, Dr. Bruce, Hitler designed the Volkswagen Beetle, but no, he wrote it. He damn sure didn't ride around in a Beetle. That would be kind of funny, actually, if he did. But no, he rode around in various custom-made Mercedes.
I've sent that link. I've sent that link to our friend as well, by the way.
Cool. Now, actually, you know what would be the best thing? Ving Tignier gets on the super chat, and then he reads all Tanzil's super chats. That would be. Then I will pull an Archie and then disappear for you.
It's your show, Clyde. You're hosting the show. Hello, Bugsy Malone. Bugsy Malone, he's a really good friend. Love Bugsy Malone.
Cool. Super chat. Hitlersenberg. Thank you.
He did give his girlfriend, you know, he gave Ava Braun a convertible Mercedes.
You mean actually his wife? Okay, Archie, Tanzil,
I think it was his girlfriend when he gave it to her. He married her later on.
Well, actually, in the last like 24 hours. Archie, would you prefer wrapping a glass shoot original around your wrist, or going deep into Mark Goldberg's ass shoot original?
I'd put the watch. The watch is. I almost am starting to go a bit that way too. The glass hoot. Atron sent $1. Thank you so much. And Edgy Atheist. Clive, what watches do you have in your collection? Edgy Atheist.
We don't have time. Okay. I do like edgy people. I do like tell a good law war story. Altrin, I can do that for a super chat. A $5 super chat. Did Hitler escape to Argentina? Well, you know, actually, I've actually asked Dennis Hudson to go. He's in South America, and I asked him to look for a very specific pocket watch. So we'll see. We'll see what he comes up with. I'm told he's really good about hunting down watches. Yes, I do. I've got a Milgauss white dial. I've also, not to mention my Yachty is a 2011. So yeah. So yeah. What is Clive's attitude to the victors' Nuremberg trials? Well, I think they were convicted in of Albert Speer and a couple other people. Tell a cool 19th century story you remember. No. Altrin, thanks again. Okay, Altrin, $5. Thank you so much.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Paul Pluta.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm coming to you from the wilds of Utah, Salt Lake City.
Nice. Hey, nice video earlier. Oh, hey. Ving Tignier, is it? Hey, Ving Tignier, how are you doing?
I'm good. Clive, how are you?
Good. Do you know Mark? Do you know Mark Goldberg?
Yeah.
Okay, Mark. Yes.
Gentlemen.
The infamous. Yes. Mark Goldberg, Ving Tignier, Mark Goldberg. Howdy.
Ving Tignier, a pleasure.
Nice to meet you too, Mark.
Okay, Mark.
This is the added value of the Luxury program. You get to, you get to appear with two veritable luxury watch gurus.
And it's
so
free.
And it's well, no, he actually no, he paid he paid for this.
How many of them are wearing Tissot's?
Yes.
Only one.
So
No,
you know, Mark. Okay.
Oh, Explorer. I know. I'm actually wearing the I'm wearing the Breitling. I'm wearing the Breitling Super Ocean.
So an ETA shitter.
It's an ETA shitter. Same movement as the Tissot. Same movement.
I have a Tissot somewhere. Maybe I should wear it. You know,
Ving, what are you wearing? What do you?
Explorer 1.
Explorer 1.
Nice.
14270.
36
Yeah,
or 39?
36.
36? Nice. Good, solid classic. So, Mark, how's the, you know, Paul's already kind of backed out of this. We jumped into this to show solidarity with Archie. You know, we could just both say, well, he's broken it anyway. We can just back out of this, and there's no shame involved.
Don't be a pussy, Clyde. You know you're just trying to get out of it because you don't know what time it is, and you won't know what time it is till February 1st.
No, actually, February 3rd. I had to have the strap replaced.
We're having some super chats coming in there. Stephen K. Mark, he's talking to you. Who looks like a rent boy, TGV or Don?
Oh, definitely TGV.
Nice.
Matter of fact, I'll tell you his going rate. I just got to look back on my PayPal records.
Okay, super chat Tanzillan. Mark, would you say that there are more horny cows at that shitty ranch you're at in Utah or horny cows in Archie's Christian Mingle DMs?
Well,
Christian Mingle DMs, direct messages.
Well, let me tell you what he's talking about, guys. I'm in Salt Lake City area. I'm at the ranch that belongs to a friend of mine, and she has camels and Texas Longhorn steers and Scottish Highland, and they've got 6-foot wingspan horns. So my cows have got better horns than Archie. And if you don't believe me, then just look on my channel for today's live upload.
Well, I saw it. No, actually, yeah, we saw it. The Scottish one was cute. Now, are any of them named Archie?
No, one of them is named the Kid, and he's got 6-foot horns. 6 foot. I mean, we can't compete with that. We got to just hang it up. We got to hang it up right now.
Still, because no, we could call it Super Archie.
Well, you know, if we do a GoFundMe and we pay the hay bale bills on that cow for a year, I bet Heather might be willing to change his name. So, you know, but like Archie, Paul, do you find it offensive? I mean, that could be like a sensitive spot. I don't know.
Look, I tell you the truth there. Anything to bring in a buck is important these days. I've had a 30% fall on the Archie Luxury channel. I'm just a complete Hollywood tart. Has been washed out. I need to do anything to keep the show going. And
anything.
Anything. That's it.
Oh my God.
Now, Clive, we've got to make sure our guest who's paid the $20, he might have some questions. Why don't you ask him if he's got any questions he wants answered?
Okay. Well, actually, you are making a kind offer to Archie to show him some first-class Canadian. Where did you have in mind?
We'll leave that for email.
Gotcha. Okay. Now,
Just very quickly there, we had another super chat. Mark, you've once said you'd never wear a Grand Seiko because it said Seiko on it. Yet you're wearing a camo hat, camel hat, and a turtleneck. Have you no shame?
I don't understand the correlation. My hat is yes, it's camo. It came from the manufacturer of the electronic training collars that I usually use. I don't know if my sweater is a turtleneck or if it's intended to be up like this to hide my turkey neck. I'm not really sure. You know, like we should get a vote going, like up or down, circumcised or uncircumcised. Right now, this is uncircumcised, and here it's circumcised, and I don't really know which way it's intended to be worn. But I don't. Oh, I don't understand.
Super chat, $50 super chat. Turbo B18C1DC2. We're just going to call you Turbo, if you hope you don't mind. I had the super chat a few days ago with the Omega Speedmasters Headlight and Sapphire, Aquaterra, in the two Datejust 2s, 39mm Oyster Perpetual, and the Explorer 1, and no date sub, as well as the JLC Reverso and Master Control. I'm leaning to a Navitimer. So this is the question. This is actually okay. So actually, Mark and Archie, I guess, and even Ving, actually, if you want to chime in as well. So this is his super chat. This is actually a legitimate watch question. So it's first time for everything on the channel. He has Omega Speed. He has two Omega Speedmaster. He has Hesselite, or sorry, Helsselite and Sapphire. He has an Aquaterra, two Datejust 2s, a 39mm Oyster Perpetual, an Explorer 1 thing, no date sub, a JLC Reverso, and a JLC Master Control. Should he get a Navitimer, a Breitling? Now, I'm not going to call the Navitimer a Scheitling because it's not. So, Ving, what do you think? Should Turbo get the Breitling Navitimer?
Yeah, Navitimer B01. 43 mil.
Okay.
Great watch.
Good. That's one. Mark Goldberg. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know what you're going to say, but I'm going to ask.
No, you don't. You don't know. How do you know? What am I going to say, Clive? What am I going to
You
say?
are the biggest Breitling fanboy out there. That's like asking also if you should be. Hello? Okay.
Clyde, I'd like you to go stand in a corner, and I'd like your vacuum cleaner to stand in for you for the rest of the evening. Okay, but you're almost right, Clive. You're almost right. You're half right. So I have a yes, but, and it's the but. You know, it's the but that counts, right? So here's the but is you have Turbo has got some hellacious duplication in the collection. So first of all, the Sapphire Speedy should go. One of the Datejusts should go, and you get to keep either what he has an Oyster Perpetual and an Explorer 1, right? Pick one, and then the other one's got to go. So you got 3 watches to sell, and that buys that Breitling. And what that does is it pares down all that just thoughtless duplication within the collection, and it pays to bring in that nice Breitling Navitimer that Ving agrees with me he needs.
That's actually good. I like that. Nice.
Sweet.
Okay, Archie, what about you?
I would say, hey, any Navitimer is cool. Get it on a bracelet. Don't get it on a fucking strap. Get it on the bracelet because you can always put it on a strap later on, a third-party strap later on. I reckon it's cool. Breitling is a the dial on a Navitimer, I got to tell you, that's the reason you buy a Breitling is not so much the movement. It's for that exquisite design. That dial on the Navitimer is amazing. I'd possibly look at the Navitimer Heritage. That uses the configuration 6, 9, and 12, and the date at 3. That was like my old Navitimer 2, it used to be called. They now call it a Navitimer Heritage. I reckon that'd be so cool. So cool. Very, very cool indeed. Go for it. And whilst you're at it, Clive, Tanzillan sent it. They got a couple super chats, Clive.
Okay, Tanzillan, we'll go to the first one. Archie, would you prefer being Mark Goldberg's private bedroom ballerina or admitting to Mark that you're getting beat to the punch as the luxury goods guru in 2018 because your competitor has an AP and you have a piso?
Well, I've got the 5110 world time, which trumps that piece of fucking lady shit any fucking day of the fucking week. You know that? It's a girl's watch. 33 mils. Who the fuck buys a 33 mil watch?
Okay, follow-up question from Turbo. $25 follow-up question. Should I unload what Mark said and go with an AP Royal Oak? The Royal Oak is my dream watch. Okay. Ving, what do you say?
I mean, you can't go wrong with the Royal Oak, but I mean, I think as far as price goes, I mean, it's a different level than the Navitimer.
Yeah, different tier of watch. Okay, Mark.
I'm still in shock that Archie didn't choose me as his bedtime ballerina, and I don't know if I can move beyond that point. And I would like to quote Archie Luxury right now. Archie Luxury once said, "I love gay men. I love gay men." So yeah,
I do love gay men. I'll say that again. I love gay men. I love black gay men. I love Jewish gay men.
All right.
I love all gay men.
Beautiful. Can I have a gay man? Okay, amen.
Good. So you've got Turbo's attention. He's saying, okay, maybe I've got some duplication. If I flip those pieces or sell them, should I maybe get a Royal Oak? I don't know if he means
Clive. Maybe he means get a Royal Oak as well as the Breitling, because I reckon the Breitling is a cool watch. I think he's saying he was going to buy the Breitling anyhow, but now that he's sold the other fuckers off, the duplicates, he could get a Royal Oak and a Breitling. Wouldn't that be cool?
True. Okay, but anyway, Mark, to go back to you. So, what was your advice?
Well, I'm a little stymied between the economic difference between the Navitimer and the Royal Oak. If I had to advise him between those two, in the off chance that he wants one or the other, I'd say you get the Royal Oak, because you have enough of what I would call you have enough in the Rolex Breitling range. Royal Oak will take your collection to an entirely new level, all the way above Breitling, way above Rolex, way above Breitling. So I'd say it's the Royal Oak. That's a big, tough, chunky man watch with screws. I say go for it.
Nice, good advice. Okay, Archie, what's your advice?
I think no, don't get the Royal Oak. Get a 33 mil AP from the 1970s.
Okay,
you just said,
nice.
You just said
that's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. Come on. Look, I reckon the Royal Oak super cool. Super cool. Super cool.
Gentlemen, I hate to jump in, but more super chats coming in. Juan Herta says, what GMT watch? A Rolex Explorer 2 or a Grand Seiko SBGM 221? Okay, Ving, what do you say?
SBGM 221 is my favorite Grand Seiko. I do like the Explorer 1 Polar. Solid end links, no holes case. But
Explorer 2.
Yeah, Explorer 2.
You have one or you want one?
No, I like it, but no, I would Grand Seiko SBM 221.
Okay, so we're kind of falling behind. We're going to have to expedite the process a little bit. Mark.
That's a trick question. I throw the bullshit card on the whole question. Clearly, it's a vintage Rolex GMT Master. It's neither of the two that are offered. That was a trick question. I'm not falling for that trap. Nice.
Archie?
You'd have to be insane to get a fucking Grand Seiko. I mean, that is fucking ridiculous. It's luxury antimatter. It's Explorer 2, one of the greatest GMT watches of all time. Have you ever tried to read a fucking 24-hour hand rotating bezel? Sorry.
Moving on to the next question, gentlemen. We're falling behind. And this is a super chat, Tanzil, and sorry to Mark. Which of these individuals' mustache do you think Archie would prefer shaving to the sensual love songs of Rudolph Dobson? Nana Kim, TGV, or Fat Rico?
I'm sorry. You got to repeat the question.
I'm sorry. It's hard to keep. Okay.
Repeat the question.
Which of the individuals do you think Archie would prefer shaving to the sensual love songs of Rudy Dobson? Nana Kim, TGV, or Fat Rico?
Okay. Your indulgence, but something happened to my Wi-Fi, and I just missed the entire question again.
Okay. What do you think, which mustache do you think Archie would prefer shaving to the sensual love songs? Okay. Can you hear me? Let's try it again. So, for Nana Kim's mustache, TGV's mustache, or Federico's mustache?
Well, nothing can... Federico has more of like, you know, facial scruff. I gotta go. TGV has the John Waters mustache, and there has never been a creepier mustache invented anywhere. I would like to see that shape shaved right into Archie's butt cheek hair. So I'm going TGV on this one.
All right, and I'm trying to catch up with the okay, Turbo. Follow-up question from Turbo. AP Royal Oak or Patek Nautilus? For better or worse, I only purchase new from an AD. Any advice on where to buy one? I also have heard the Nautilus is impossible to get. So I think this is probably an Archie question. An AP Royal or Patek Nautilus?
Look, I'd have to say, I think honestly, the Nautilus is hard to get. Yeah. I honestly, if it was me, I reckon both of them are super fucking cool. Both of them are super cool. And I honestly would say the Royal Oak, I think is, if it was me and I had an unlimited, if I had money like fucking what's his name, you know, PewDiePie from doing YouTube, I would go and get the Royal Oak because it's cooler. I love the Royal Oak.
Okay, any advice on where to buy one?
Well, as far as the Royal Oaks aren't that in short supply, but the Patek, you're going to have to maybe if you bought everything else retail, why don't you go back to the retailer you bought all those fucking Rolexes from and say, hey, I want a Patek Nautilus.
Okay, moving on. Question from Tokyo. Amatsukazi? Mr. A. Okay, question from Tokyo. Is the JLC Reverso Classique manual wind cool? Would you prefer it to TGV's AP Moonface?
Who's the question for?
It doesn't say. So, Ving, what would you say? Reverso Classic manual wind versus TGV's teeny tiny AP.
They're both girl size. They're both girl size, I think.
Which of the two would you prefer?
Any Reverso is better than a ladies Audemars Piguet.
Even if it's a Classique, so it's a smaller Reverso. So you're saying the reverse, even if it's the same size, the Reverso trumps the AP.
Even that's what, like 39, 40 mil top to bottom? That's not that bad.
Mark Goldberg.
I would rather have a pink Baby G-Shock than either of those two watches because the pink Baby G would be bigger.
Okay. Archie Luxury.
Very tough choice. They're both girl watches. And but still, the Reverso I think would be cooler.
Okay.
The AP is a one-trick pony. You buy a Royal Oak or nothing. Even I learned that. I got that bloody ladies AP I'm stuck with. I'll never get rid of that. It's Royal Oak only.
Right, gentlemen, sorry, we're having to cut it off. We need to keep up with the timetable here. All right. I think we're almost getting to the end of at least the last stream. Sorry. Okay, Turbo, $25 again. AP Royal Oak is like $15,000, and Nautilus is $25,000.
Well, that's a statement. That's not a question.
I think he's saying so. The AP Royal Oak is $15,000. The Nautilus is $25,000. I guess he's asking for confirmation.
Yeah, you're right. And the Patek is even going for higher in the used market. There's a premium. That's like the Daytona. It's like the Daytona in the Patek range.
So the Nautilus, you'd have to be on a long list, but you'd want to buy that. You'd want to buy that brand new because the retail sales hike on the
you won't be able to buy it brand new because you'll find yourself on a 3-year waiting list, and that's why there's the premium on them because you can get them on the used market if you pay between $5,000 and $10,000 over list.
Yes.
Okay.
Royal Oak is super.
$25 super chat again from Turbo. There are no Patek.
I love this guy. I love you, Turbo.
Yeah. Anyway, let's answer the question. There are no Patek or AP dealers in my press. Mark, you're big, as we know. You're really big here in the flyover states. Where would you recommend?
I would fly to Chicago. That's what I would do. Just fly to Chicago. You know what? It's a big city. You got plenty to do. Stay out of the oil patch. Come to Chicago. You got plenty of stuff that you can do there. But our prices are a heck of a lot lower than the East Coast prices and way lower than the Los Angeles prices. So you might have to get a plane to travel.
Could he come over and see you if he came over, if he flew over?
Yeah, no. I don't know. Send a picture. Submit a picture and statistics, and we'll talk about it.
No. I don't mean like on a date to say hi. You know, a fan sort of.
Well, yeah, we'll do that by Skype from a distance, and then we'll make the dinner arrangements after that.
Okay. Also, Tanzil and Sari, Mark, which of these statements should Archie have tattooed as a tramp stamp above his ass? Onwards and upwards, chuffed to bits, 33mm APs and PPs wanted. Let me repeat that. Onwards and upwards, chuffed to bits, or 33mm APs and PPs wanted.
I think it should say none of the above. I think it should say wide load or towing zone. Your choice. Wide load or towing zone. Your choice, Archie.
All right. And Ving, what do you think Archie should have tattooed as a tramp stamp?
If it doesn't hurt, it ain't fucking real.
It's gotta hurt, fucker.
I've been waiting to say that one.
That was beautiful. That was so beautiful, man. God bless you.
Ving just broke the internet.
All right. I think let me go back through and check. I think we're caught up with the super chats. What do you got, Ving? What do you want to? Actually, wait. Until Tanzil gets another idea for a comedy routine. I don't know, Mark. Do you think we ought to have this little watch intervention on your ass now or not?
What watch intervention are you referring to?
Oh, I'm thinking about that. No. Oh, by the way, okay, quick question. Are you warming up to the no date now or not? Is it off the verboten list or considering flipping it list?
You know, a funny thing is starting to happen. First, I had dinner at the home last night. I had dinner with Bruce Williams and his wife and children. And he actually put a video up about our meeting on his channel, the Bruce Williams channel. And I brought him into the watch challenge, Clyde. Now, I have been feeling better and better. Actually, I am bonding and becoming one with the 14060 pre-ceramic 2-line no date sub. I'm bonding with it. And in fact, it is no longer seeming so small. But when I got to Bruce's house, he was wearing a Seiko turtle. And the second I took a look at it, I almost raped his wrist, you know, because it was big and beefy and manly and chunky. And it made my watch seem like, you know, kind of small. But then I had to remind myself that he was wearing a Seiko and I'm wearing a Rolex. So I had a moment of size envy, you know. I had a moment of size envy, but then I had a quick recovery. So believe it or not, I'm kind of bonding with this thing. The only thing that's really disturbing me about it, with any you know, the worst part
regularity,
about it it's the loom. It has pitiful, weak, slightly dead loom, and I like wearing a watch at night that I can read. And so that's.
Is it a tritium? Is it a tritium or a superlova?
It's a superluminova.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. So
mine is not an M. It has tritium on it, and the loom is about as dead as Archie's employment prospects. All right, Stephen K. Let's invite Don so we can hammer him again. 1111. Frankly, Stephen, I sent him the link, so I was actually thinking that would be fun because. Oh, and by the way, if you missed the New Year's for America, if you missed the New Year's Eve live stream with Mark Goldberg and Don Haynes, well, wait until we're done here and then go back and watch it. I literally hurt from laughing so much.
Well, you know what? Here's
Mark.
the thing, Clive. Don will be unable to join us tonight. He signed up to take a 15-minute online IQ test, and he will not be available for about 3 or 4 more hours. So we're not going to see Don anytime soon.
All right. Well, I was hoping. I didn't know about that. Probably explains why he hasn't emailed lately. All right. Should we have a watch intervention? Archie, what do you think?
I've actually been wearing the Breitling, but yeah, it's giving me the shits. Okay, I had enough.
No. This isn't about you for once.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh, that's right. It's surprisingly enough, I am going to send something to the top secret pontifical email account.
Yep.
This is a watch that Mark is thinking about getting.
I think I'm all of a sudden I'm feeling afraid.
You should.
I'm feeling slightly afraid and wondering if I
okay, now I'm sitting. It's going to take. No. Okay, one last question for Turbo while we're waiting on Archie's slow email. I have nothing in precious metals. If I'm going for Royal Oak money at 15 to 20K, should I go with a yellow gold or white gold president? I'm 35 and I feel I can't, and I fear I can't pull off the look of yellow gold. Okay, can a 30? Okay, this is actually okay. Actually, that's a good question. Starting with you, Ving. Ving, can a 35-year-old pull off a yellow gold president?
Why not? You need a fuck off piece, right?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yellow gold, gold sub, gold TMT. I mean, you need a fuck off piece.
By the way, do you think Archie fucked up in selling the gold sub?
Absolutely. That was a terrible mistake. And
that was the Archie piece. I mean, that was.
Yeah.
That was the get the fuck out of my way, you piece of shit watch. And what happened to YouTube ratings since then?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
I want to talk. Okay. I want to talk about white gold. White gold. Got to talk about.
Okay,
white gold.
Mark, your turn. White gold or yellow gold for a 35-year-old?
Yeah. Well, this has nothing to do with age. White gold has nothing to do with age. Whether to buy or not to buy white gold has everything to do with net worth. With net worth. So if you have a net worth under $5 million US, you get yellow gold because you need everybody to know you have money. If you have a net worth over $5 million, fuck them. You don't care. You have so much money, you don't even care if they know you have money. And then the cooler move is to get white gold, which looks like steel. So in fact, and then if you have a net worth of $10 million or over, fuck off white gold, you go right to platinum. So this is completely a net worth question.
Okay, interesting perspective. Archie, what do you think? 35-year-old, can he pull off a yellow gold president, or should he just go for a white gold?
Look, I got to tell you, I had the sub, yeah. But it felt like chocolate on my wrist. You always, steel is fantastic. Don't ever. I've come to the conclusion, besides showing off, I actually really love steel watches. I just love steel. And I reckon, what the fuck are you doing getting a president? Get the fucking Royal Oak. The Royal Oak is just such a cool watch. Get a 15400. You'll love it. Get the 15400. It's got white gold screws in the bezel. That's enough. That's enough gold for you. And I mean, look, presidents but a Royal Oak, steel stunners, everyone.
Okay, $10 super chat for Mark. Mark, what is more foolish? Your friend Mr. Williams leaving the Rolex on his roof and driving off. TGV, Bruce Williams driving. Okay, TGV buying a lady's watch. Don Haynes logging on live while wearing a hairpiece. Archie paying Mimi T's bar, or finally Archie paying Mimi T's bar fine with his super chats.
Well, you know, first of all, Bruce running over his watch was merely a tragedy.
Did that really happen?
Yeah, it really happened. Yeah, he did. Actually, it wasn't his watch. It was a watch he had borrowed to review and smashed it to smithereens, and then he had to pay his friend for it. So, you know, that was truly a tragedy.
Did he get it fixed? Was it really that bad how it came back?
To help pay for that on the one hand. On the other hand, as we YouTubers know, you really hang your ass out there creating content. You leave yourself open to criticism. It's not easy what we do. So I had a lot of feels for Bruce. So I would say that was tragedy. As far as TGV buying a lady's watch, well, you know, with his little tiny narrow wrists, his John Waters mustache, his you know, his punctured lungs, I actually think that watch was probably not a bad move for him. It probably looks like an Invicta on his wrist, and you know what? It's not a Squally. At least it's not a Squally. So I don't think that's so bad.
Okay.
Don Haynes does not wear a toupee. That's pretty clear. So I don't know where to go with this. I'm going to pick Don Haynes just because he's my favorite target.
Nice. Okay, now another turbo chat by Turbo. I mean, super chat by Turbo. The pontiff has spoken. Royal Oak, it is. Thanks, Archie. Now unblock me from your channel. Archie, are you prepared to unblock Turbo B18C1DC2 from your channel?
I didn't know he was blocked. A customer who's donating money like this, we refer to as Sir. How soon? Right. Where did I block you? Where were you blocked? Where was he blocked?
Sir Turbo, please refer to this. Please refer to your on-screen name. Please email archieluxury72@gmail.com.
Where were you blocked? This is a misunderstanding, I think.
Yes, and just let him know the screen name on YouTube that was blocked, and he'll make damn sure, especially now, it's unblocked.
Very.
Clyde, what if that screen name was Grubnob?
Doesn't matter. I think he's
the amount of money that's come in. It doesn't matter.
Right then.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Tanzil is probably perfectly welcome to, you know, fly into Brisbane and take a leak and pop up Pluta's pool.
Yes.
Is this actual money? Is this real money?
It is real money. Yes, I depend on this, please, Mark.
Well, I think Paul, it's been a long time, Paul, since you told people how to buy you a bottle of scotch.
Yes, true. Dan Murphy's Middle Park. You just basically go online and then Dan Murphy's Middle Park. I'll pick up, click and collect. I want to pick up for Paul Pluta. Email me and I'll give you my phone number.
Okay. Now, did you get those emails yet?
Yes. Of that. Who's buying this watch?
Mark Goldberg.
You were joking.
Wait.
And he has the audacity to give us shit.
Wait, what is it?
Actually, go ahead and put it up on the channel. Well, actually, no. Put the picture up. We don't want to put the. We don't want to put the.
Clyde, I thought we were friends, Clyde. I thought we were friends here. Hey, Clyde, what time?
You thought.
What time is it?
Alexa, what time is it? It's 8:17 p.m. Asshole.
Look at the price on that watch. Did you look at the price?
Okay, and I warned you.
I paid the same amount. I paid the same amount for my Super Ocean.
Oh, well, in that case, that's actually kind of cooler looking than the Super Ocean, don't you think?
Wouldn't you rather have a Cartier than a Breitling Super Ocean?
Ving, dedicated fan of the Archie Luxury channel and also a follower of Mark Goldberg. What do you think for the same money? Scheitling White Dial or Cartier watch?
Cartier, obviously. I don't want to fuck
Hello. That Cartier retails for $7,500.
Okay, a couple of quick super chats before we get back to the intervention. Or it's going to be an intervention. I'm not really sure who's going to be intervened on at this point.
I like the
book. Someone will definitely get the fuck intervened out of them. I promise you that. Mark, are you wearing pants now? He's okay. There we go. Thank you. Tansil Ansari. Mark, what is more desirable to you? Federico belly dancing in a banana hammock, or Simon Crane fisting a dead moose's ass? He's a butcher.
Simon Crane would not be fisting a dead moose's ass. He would actually be making haggis out of that moose's intestinal tract, and I would pay really good money to see him with his arm in the rectum of any animal other than Archie Luxury.
Thank you. Your pontifical devotion is duly noted.
Thank you.
So, okay, so let's go back to this. I mean,
yeah,
the Cartier.
Well, don't show the other one.
I'm going to stop. I was going to, no, the Cartier, well, I sent them both. The Cartier, I sent, Archie, look, I sent you another Cartier picture. He's looking at 2 Cartiers.
Okay.
He's going off to buy an ice cream cake.
Oh, of course. Okay.
Now, the other one is the blue dial on a bracelet. I really don't like the rubber strap, although that's an auction, and it's going pretty low right now.
This one's a bit expensive, $4,400.
Oh, well, they're finally under 5. It's only recently that they've come down under 5. I've been very patient.
Okay.
My God, that's
has an in-house movement.
Mark,
it's ISO certified.
Okay, we'll come back to this in just a minute or two, or rather, what I hope will be just a minute or two.
You have no idea.
No, I am no. I'm just going by the amount of super chats that go by. It's like
Alexa,
hourglass.
Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes.
You have to get closer to the mic, Mark. It's not the Mark, Mike.
Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes.
Okay, Mark Ving Clive. Sucker horn. Oh, okay. Okay, he wants us to do a sucker horn call. I'm not sure if it's going to be a joint or it's going to be an individual. Should we do a sucker horn off?
What? I don't understand.
The sucker horn. He wants us to do the sucker horn yell.
What's a sucker horn yell?
Sucker horn. Something like
nobody
that.
Nobody can do better than that. Nobody can do better.
By the way, guys, I'll just show you my food. I'm having some food here delivered.
Can we watch you eat it like shrimp?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Can we do a mukbang and watch you eat it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. Everyone just put your... Actually, if you're watching it... Well, actually, I don't know.
Is it salted caramel?
Well, actually, we have to sit here in silence because the camera goes to whoever's making noise. So if we're all completely silent, then the chair squeaking and the spoon clinking against...
I'm gonna vomit.
This is quieter than the Patreon comment section.
I'm getting queasy.
Actually, Archie, okay. So let's go back. Okay, Archie, I sent you another. He's looking at 2 Cartiers. Did you get them both?
Yep. I did.
Okay.
Is it the one for $44.95?
Mark, how do you like Mr. Mutton Holla, which actually a new super chatter? Mark, how do you like Utah?
It's very nice. I'm thinking about marrying 3 or 4 women tomorrow. I'm giving it due consideration. So yeah, it's beautiful. It's mountainous. The weather's phenomenal. I've got cows and camels here. It's really beautiful. And
what's the weather there? What was the high today?
The high must have been about 50. The low is only about 30. We do have to break the water. We got to break the ice for the camels in the morning, but but It's bright sunshine. It's beautiful here. I don't know how a man wearing a 32 millimeter watch and another man wearing a Tissot can complain about my Cartier that I don't even own yet.
34 millimeter watch? You mean me?
Yeah, it's a freckle. Is that a watch or a freckle? And Archie,
I don't know. I can't see it either way.
Paul's wearing a Tissot.
Okay, Mark. Tanzil. Mark, what's more desirable, a turnip salad that Arch has rummaged together because he has no ladyboy to take care of him, or Tim Masso's voice on a cold night?
Wait, could you read that again?
What is more desirable, the turnip salad that Arch has rummaged as a ladyboy to take care of him, or Tim Masso's voice on a cold night?
You know what? Tim Masso. First, Tim, if you ever watch this, let me say I subscribe to your channel. I watch all of your videos. I love your reviews. But he must have been beat up on the playground a whole lot between, first and fifth grade, because his vocabulary is way too large and he has punch me face. So I'm thinking he got beat up on the playground a whole lot just for having a vocabulary which is way too erudite and flowery. And I forgot what the question was, but hopefully that'll do.
What do you find more desirable? Archie's turnip salad.
What's turnip salad? I don't even know
what Archie's eating. What Archie's eating now, or Tim Masso's voice on a cold night. What is more? Which do you desire more right now?
I don't know. I think Tim's kind of cute, so I'm going with Tim Masso's voice on a cold night. That's my choice.
All right. Turbo again. I have a friend named Ed Brown or Wilson Combat that Grobnob should meet. Lastly, I can't leave comments on your videos. Actually, do I do a sucker horn yell? Do I do a sucker horn call if sucker horn's on the board now, since we've already done it? Interesting question. I mean, at this point, since we've already done a sucker horn call, isn't a sucker horn call superfluous? Okay, Ving Tinier, you try. Let's give us your best sucker horn call.
I don't know if I can beat yours.
Well, give it a try. You're a young man. You'll have to train.
That was weak.
Not
Ving.
bad.
Weak. Do it again.
I don't have experience of you, Clive.
Okay. So anyway, I don't think that was a question. All right. So Archie, can Turbo be unblocked and leave comments on your videos?
Which channel?
I don't know. Turbo,
I can't find him. I've already checked on the poor Pluta. He's not blocked on the poor Pluta.
Okay, Turbo, send an email to Archie Luxury and ignore the bounce back, because I don't do shit for free bounce back, and get with him.
Yeah.
Mark, using Tim Masso style vocabulary, please describe Federico's breasts as if you were what you want. 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference.
I'm not that smart. I mean, Tim Masso is a very intelligent man, and I'm a dog trainer. So I actually would have to spend a few minutes with a thesaurus in order to do this. But let me just say, I have never actually seen Federico's voluptuous man boobs. I have never done so. But I am sure that they are salty and sweet, much like pistachio salted caramel ice cream. And that's about as far as I'm going to go, guy. And if you want, you can replay this over and over again when it posts to YouTube. And you and a bottle of lubrication can take care of business. But I am not here for your pleasure, my friend.
Okay. So anyway, let's go back to the, Archie, I think we've got this. I think Tanzil's thinking of some new comedy routines.
Okay.
So let's go back. Let's go back. Now that's okay. Now Mark, you can look on the screen now. Tell us about this one.
Well, that's a Cartier on a bracelet.
Okay.
Look how pretty that is. and it has
what
a
kind of
jewel
movement
in the
does it?
crown.
What kind of movement does it have in it?
It's an in-house Cartier movement. I don't know what it's called, but it's an in-house Cartier movement. It's not an ETA shitter.
Okay.
Do you really like this stuff, Mark?
Well, how could you not look at that? It's beautiful. It's like the Calais Calib. It's like the Cartier Calib. What makes it a shitter? Go ahead. Tell me. Tell me. The man wearing
Richmond. Richmond.
Well, yeah,
Said the man with the Omega. You know what the difference? You know what the difference is between your Speedmaster and mine? Yours is a Swatch. Mine isn't.
Ooh, that's fighting words.
Okay, fair point.
All right. Thank you. Actually, Rudy, thanks for pointing that out. I appreciate it, man. Muchos respetos. Hombre. All right. Clive, Archie, Mark. Sin. Yeah. He's like, you know, the next time you're with Archie, right? What you need to do. Anyway, sorry. So I've been prepping for this one. Clive, Archie, Mark, and Ving. Sin 757 chronograph. Your thoughts. Ving Timier.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah. Meh.
Yeah. I'd rather have a 103. Just
okay. Good point. Good point. Okay, Mark Goldberg.
I have 3 of them. I own 3 of them, and they are like it's like having a New Year's Eve party favor on your wrist at all times. If you get bored, you just shake your wrist, and it's like going wee. You can hear the spin, you can feel the wobble, and although people say this is an insufficient, cheap, not hot horological movement, you know it has a very similar feel to the ceramic ball bearing in the rotor of my Jaeger-LeCoultre GMT Master Compressor dive watch, which has a very specific zing or sound to it because it's got a frictionless, non-oiled ceramic ball bearing in the rotor. So I'm saying if JLC can make a little zippy noise on its rotor, that the 7750, it's like having a party favor on your wrist at all times. Plus, it's robust. You know, it's never going to break. So I don't really understand what all the only real complaint that you could kind of make about it, I think, is that it's thick. Other than that, you know, it's a fine movement, gentlemen.
Okay, let's move on. Archie, I presume you're going to say that it's a shitter.
Yeah, not a big fan of Sin. Not a big fan at all.
Well, no, you're not a big fan of Sin watches. You're a huge fan of Sin. All right. Turbo $50 super chat by Turbo. Actually, I forgot about one more watch that I'm really interested in when comparing to the Breitling Navitimer. There is a Zenith El Primero I really want. My primary hobbies are cars and handguns. I wonder if the Royal Oak money is worth it. So, okay. So, Breitling Navitimer versus Zenith El Primero.
Go for it. Go for it.
Bing.
I think realistically the Breitling, you've got a beautiful dial. Sorry, the Breitling, you got a beautiful dial in the Navitimer. But the Zenith, certain models of Zenith, I mean, that they supplied Rolex with movements. It's so cool, isn't it? But you wouldn't want to buy that new. If you're going to buy new, I'd be steering. I wouldn't be buying Zenith. If you're going to buy new, buy a new model Breitling with the in-house movement. There you go. That's my 2 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, here's my 2 cents. Zenith is soft. So Paul's exactly right. You want to buy that on the used market. But the Navitimer has that weird slide rule or tachymeter bezel, depending on the model. So I'd be going Zenith on the used market.
Okay. And Ving Timier. And by the way, am I saying the name correctly?
Close enough. Whatever.
Ving?
Yeah, I would go Zenith too. I mean, Zenith used market. I mean, you can get like a Zenith Captain Windsor 42 mil annual calendar in-house chronograph for like what, 5,000? It's outrageous the kind of value you get out of a used Zenith. Just
what do you
buy
think of my? Well, yeah, don't buy new. What did you think of my El Primero Defy chronograph for a little bit of a
not for me, but you know, if you have 15-inch wrists, I guess that's okay.
What's that on your wrist, Clive? You got a freckle?
beats the fuck out of me. I have no idea what the hell this is.
Is that a wart? I think you got a wart on your wrist. You might want to have that removed or have it looked at least. Gentlemen, I have to go because dinner is on. But you know, fistos, respectos, and send me a link in about an hour if you want. I'll come back.
Absolutely. Maybe we can discuss the two Cartiers. You know, because I have to admit, there's been a couple of times where I've been really looking at Cartier Santos.
But we're looking at a 70s one, Clive, aren't we? We're looking at the 70s one. The Galabi, I think it's called, isn't it?
I don't think it's the 70s. I think it's a reissue. Yeah. All right. So, Ving, what questions do you have? What questions do you have for either Archie Luxury or my vacuum?
Archie, why don't you like Basuta?
It's one of these bullshit brands, you know. Is it Swiss? Is it German? What is it?
They're all in-house. I mean, the decoration is amazing. I mean, the resale value is actually pretty good. I mean, look at it. I mean, they are hot items.
I think the problem is they're kind of pitched as a cheaper Lange alternative, aren't they?
Yeah.
You can't afford a Lange, you buy a glass Hooter.
Well, that's where I am. and Lange doesn't make a Pano inverse. And plus,
no.
Not owned by Richemont, which you hate.
Yeah. Look, I think I'm starting to warm. I mean, okay, if I admitted to glass Hooter being okay, then I'd have to say Nomos is a semi-okay, wouldn't I?
Nomos is shit. I mean, they're fucking boring shit. I mean, it's like the fucking mundane Swiss railway shit, as you said.
Yeah, it is.
We all have to pretend to like Nomos, but they're fucking shit.
Yeah. Look, I think glass Hooter. Would you put money into a glass Hooter? But that's the thing. There's so many other watches you'd buy.
I mean, if
Omega,
560
IWC.
Okay. Super chat by Tanzil Ansari. If you can't afford an AP Day-Date Moon, you buy a Scheitling Arch.
I actually like the Super Ocean. Okay, there you go. I really did like it. I wanted a diver. And out of the divers there was either a toss-up between a Tudor Black Bay or... That's also a heritage, Tudor Black Bay heritage or a Super Ocean heritage. I wanted a diver.
Now, Ving, did you say you had a Breitling or not? A Breitling Navitine? I mean, a Breitling Super Ocean?
No, I've been thinking. I've been tempted by the Super Ocean too, with the non-shitter version with the Tudor movement.
Nice.
How can you call a Tudor movement in-house when they didn't do it?
It's still better than an ETA.
Yeah, point taken. Point taken.
Nice. So were you going to go with the white dial or were you going to go with a good one?
Blue dial. I mean, white dial. I mean, who gets a white dial watch? I mean,
it was cheap. It was cheap.
There we go.
It was cheap.
All right. Well, that was good. Ving, any other questions you have for the Pontiff?
No. When are the Hordens going?
I don't know. I'm scared of knives and doctors. I haven't been to a doctor in 20 years. I don't like doctors. I don't like...
Okay. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, I don't know whether you should touch these things. You know.
I have one too. Clive and I can do one each.
Nice.
Yes.
Now look.
Yes.
Well, okay, this is completely unfair, but Ving, I think the Pontiff would be okay with it, but one of us would have to be in a dress.
Oh.
Anyway,
we'll get Federico for that.
good point. All right. Anything else, or should we cut it short, or how are we feeling, gentlemen? Oh, Fisting Fireman says the horns are actually a highly advanced tranny detection system. No one else thought that was funny? Okay, fine. Sorry, your volume cut out. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, I mean, you know, before I started coming on, I almost had as much fun on the live stream comments.
Mm.
Archie, being an Aussie, you know a lot about treacherous outbacks, snakes, and etc. What's the most treacherous? Buying a Panerai on the used market, doing watch deals with Fat Rico, or Nana Kim's vagina? Trick question. Nana Kim doesn't have a vagina.
There you go. Yeah. I was going to say Nana Kim. Yeah.
So you'd say Nana Kim. Nana Kim's vagina would be the most treacherous. Okay. Nice, Tanzil. We could keep going until you want to do a live stream classic with Suckerhorn?
I don't know. Look, we might just call it quits now.
All right.
It's very hot in Melbourne. Suckerhorn is they're having a heat wave today. The highway is melting. I don't know if Suckerhorn is in any mood to do anything. It is so fucking hot in Melbourne today. It is a heat wave. The highway is melting, okay? Google this. It's just absolutely in the mood to do anything. So let's just wrap it up. Thank you very much for our guest on. That was really fun. I really enjoyed that, Clive.
Okay. Okay, $10 super chat by Turbo, and keep in mind Turbo what he's paid. Okay.
Yes.
Are making videos for a month after today.
Sorry.
$10 super chat.
Yes.
By Turbo. Archie, no more e-begging videos for a month after today.
Okay, thank you. Yes,
okay.
Sir.
All right. $2 super chat by Tanzil. Arch, you made enough on today's chat to buy an AP day date moon.
Yes.
Okay. And just to give just a little, it's asking me a question for once. Mm-hmm. What's my favorite vintage watch that I wear? I'd say so far it's got to be the Hoyer Baylor triple date. But again, everything's so small, I can't read it. I just like knowing it's there. Well, last call. Suckerhorn said it's 38 Celsius at the moment. He's drinking with Trev.
Ah, cool.
Well, maybe you could actually do a live stream with Suckerhorn drinking with Trev, and then you could break out the...
oh, no, when Suckerhorn wants to do a show, anytime Suckerhorn says he wants to do a show, I'll do a show. He's got to... I don't want to push him into anything, but anytime.
Well, that's true. You are actually... Yeah, he never does try to push... Okay, Bing, I guess our time is ending tonight. Do you think you'd like to come back on?
Yeah, sure. I'll be in touch. And I'm wearing a tissue now in honor of we're wearing bitters together.
Yes, thank you.
Clive, do you prefer Amish women or Christian from Theo and Harris? Interesting question. I would say probably Christian from Theo and Harris because he's into vintage watches. Well, I think the Amish women would be more into grandfather clocks. Also, Christian would probably be slightly less hairy. All right. Anything else? Well, it's been fun, gentlemen. It's been so. How much is my cut of this tonight? Just out of curiosity.
We'll check. We'll check and get back to you, Clivey. Okay, I'm going to press the stop button now.